welcome to one more Godlywood moment. It's a pleasure to be here with you today for the first time, and I hope not the last. And giving continuation to the 21 things that you should know, the 21 must knows. Today we are going to speak about independence. What comes to your mind when you think about independence? Do you think about only your financial independence? Because there is much more. When you are independent, you can be independent emotionally, you can be independent even physically. Did you know that? So today we are going to speak about that, because when you are independent, when you stand on your own, you don't need to beg anyone. You don't need to, let us say, for example, stay in a relationship just because you need to stay in that relationship. Because if you leave, then you don't know what to do anymore. If you leave that relationship that is maybe jeopardizing you, that relationship that is maybe making you feel bad, you know that it's not healthy for you, but you stay, you see yourself forced to stay in that relationship, because if you leave, what are you going to do with your life? So that's why today your must know is be independent, so that you don't need to be a slave emotionally. You can be free emotionally. When you are independent, you won't have anyone telling you what to do. And when you need to stand on your own, you will have condition. Let us say, for example, you have that friendship, and that friendship is the one who referred you for the job you are in right now. And now, because of that, that friend of yours is telling you to do things for her, or that boyfriend is telling you to do things for him that you don't feel comfortable with. And you just think, but if I don't do it, I might lose this job. She might speak bad about me to the boss, and then I'm going to lose this job. And what am I going to do? How am I going to pay my bills? That's why you need to be independent. That's why you need to stand on your own. And if you are dependent on anyone, there is only one person who will never let you down, which is our Lord, of course. But before that, you need to stand on your own to take your own decisions. And you won't be a slave of a relationship, of a boyfriend, of a friend, or even your boss. Your boss is threatening you if you don't do what he's asking. If you don't lie at your workplace, you know it's wrong. But he said, if you don't do it, you are going to lose your job. And you stay stuck to that. Now you don't know what to do. Now you don't know if you go against your principles, against your values, or if you risk everything you have to please your boss so that you don't lose that job. So have always a plan in your mind. Don't be depending on anyone. Don't be, as we say, there is a saying in Portuguese, don't be eating on people's hands, so that when they don't give you food, you won't have anything else to eat. Of course, you are going to accept help from other people, but don't be 100%, 100% dependent on that person. Otherwise, they will do with you whatever they wish, and you don't want that. Don't be dependent emotionally on anyone. If that person is not giving you love, you learned previously, and you are going to learn with the other tips we are going to give you how to love yourself. So if that boyfriend stops loving you, if that friend stops loving you, if that family member stops loving you, you love yourself. So you don't depend on their approval, you don't depend on their love, you stand on your own. And with this, you will go wherever you want. You won't be prisoner of the person who is making you dependent. So let us think about this. Let us make a plan. Think with yourself. Are you dependent now on anyone financially? Are you a prisoner right now of anyone emotionally, or even psychologically? or in any area of your life. So sit down, see how can I come out of this? How can I stand on my own? How can I be independent on anyone and depend only on God? All right. I hope this tip helped you, and I hope you are going to join the Girls Talk this coming Saturday in your branch or wherever you are, so that you can discuss further ways of being dependent, so that you are safe, so that you are secure. Okay? So see you next week. Until then, bye bye.